like to think that as a person, I can learn and grow. And every once in a while, I call myself out on something. And I have these epiphanies. And I think, that's a very narrow mindset, and maybe I should change that behavior. And in my mind, I call those life lessons. And isn't that what we're all here in this incarnation for? To learn life lessons? So I had one of those epiphanies at 3 a.m. this morning. And some of you may know the significance of that. 3 a.m. is the witching hour. It's when our higher self can speak directly to our subconscious. So your unconscious mind is talking to your conscious mind, basically. And that happens not only at 3 a.m., but in that in-between time when you're kind of in between sleep and awake. And that was me around 3:30 this morning. I woke up at 3, couldn't get back to sleep, and was ready to go back to sleep at 3:30, laid down and had several epiphanies. And to me, something I just realized is the word epiphany can be interchanged with life lesson. When you have an epiphany, you've learned something, you've had a new idea, and it's something that blows your mind. And for me, it was one of these behaviors. I do the news on this channel, and I generally concentrate on U.S. news. And it occurred to me, why am I doing that? Well, because people really only care about what's going on immediately around them. And isn't that what I call you all out on? Is limiting yourself and only caring about what directly affects you? So how can I call you out on that if I'm doing the same thing? I'm feeding into that. I'm giving you stories I think you're going to want to see because you only care about what's going on in your immediate circle. So that was really fucked up, I said to myself at 3:30 this morning. Why are you doing that? You should care about all humans and all humankind and everyone on this planet. Not just who's down the street or in your state or in the United States. And that's why I've been focusing on the story in Morocco. It's devastation in the very sense of the word. And a lot of times I ignore stories like that because they aren't here in the United States. But those are people too. And as humans, we must care. So I learned a life lesson. Thank you for sharing it with me.